So yeah, I've been invited here today to quickly have a chat about the cost of living hub. My name's Thomas Wilson. I'm a senior policy officer in the financial hardship team at the Greater London Authority. Source, a digital resource UK, which is in first step, first port, or digitally confident London with the cost of living. Um, it's not really suitable for people who are experiencing a crisis right now. You know, if somebody's in kind of severe debt, you know, they've got bailiffs kind of coming to the house, the hub isn't really an appropriate tool at that point. But it is useful as a kind of triage or self-serve tool, or for people who are kind of concerned but not yet at that crisis point. It's the main asset that we promote in our annual marketing campaign on the cost of living and what support is available there. The messaging from the hub form to households who are at high risk of digital exclusion. I should be going out. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Talk a little bit about the tool. I'll do a very quick show of that. The hub has a lot of kind of information directing out to other sites, but there are some tools on the hub itself that are quite useful and are worth bearing in mind and maybe useful to people who you're supporting. The first one to mainly talk about is a benefits checker, which has London specific features that we've kind of funded. It's a special version, I guess, of the Better Off Checker, which is run by Policy and Practice, which users do not have to create an account to use. So the checker has been upgraded with some London-specific features, such as links to social tariffs by appropriate water providers based on what postcode people put, signposting to local welfare assistance, and also signposting to energy grants available from London councils. I think again that's based on what postcode people put in. Other tools on the hub include a postcode checker, which signposts to local support, which includes food banks, advice centres, warm banks, I believe, as well, and community centres. There's a charity grants search tool, which is provided by Turn to Us, which we funded, which is embedded in the hub. That essentially is to search grants across London, again, based on postcode and various characteristics that they enter into the tool, because there are quite a lot of kind of charities providing grants in London, and it's not always easy to kind of find out where those are. So this tool just makes that a bit easier. There's also a translation feature at the bottom of each page of the hub, which I'll show you now if I can get out of this. Is what the hub. There's the kind of bit at the top, kind of popular topics, support for particular groups. It's based on topic or theme of different things related to the cost of living. The Better Off calculator looks a bit like this. You put in quite a lot of kind of what benefits you may be. So just enter your postcode, you kind of what support. And here is the Turns charity grant checker, where you kind of enter some information and it tells you again what you might be entitled to. Then just to finish off with some other digital tools which are linked to from the hub but are kind of distinct things, also funded as part of our program which ran to 2023. It's about the crisis grant search tool. There's also the London Advice Local Pathway, which is run by RightsNet. That is a bit of a different model from the hub. The hub is kind of a lot of different information. People can explore it. The pathway is more of a kind of step-by-step thing of kind of guiding you through an issue, and then, based on how you respond to different questions, kind of providing you with links and information. So it's just a bit of a different model. The cost of living helper, which is provided by Hyde Housing, which is a lot more housing specific, particularly to do with paying for housing, paying for essentials, managing debt, so on. Also, the London Hub for Families with Disabled Children, which is particularly aimed at families with disabled children, talking about how you can claim DLA, There's some different languages as well there. Similarly, the disability related expenditure claim chatbot, it's a bit of a mouthful, run by Inclusion London, is a chatbot to support people who receive local authority funded care to make a claim for disability related expenditure. So, quite a specific thing that can help people guide through. And finally, the Universal Credit Helper provided by Hyde Housing, which is essentially a bit of a step-by-step guide on how to apply for universal credit. And it also has a translation function as well. It's quite a useful accompaniment to something like the benefits checker, because if somebody goes through the benefits checker and goes, oh, okay, yeah, I might be eligible for universal credit, but I'm not really sure how to apply for it, this universal credit helper will kind of help guide people through that. A lot of these tools can be integrated and used on other organizations' websites, and those organizations are really happy to do that and facilitate that. If you want to put that on your own website, I've put in emails where I can, so you can get in touch and use those tools on your own website if you'd like to as well. Just to finish off as well, just kind of shouting out another couple of tools that are not funded by us, but are things that we do link to that I just wanted to mention. One is Warm Welcome, which is a great kind of map of warm spaces in the UK, which we've linked to before. And another one is the Baby Bank Alliance, which is a similar mapping tool, but with baby banks. I will put all of these links in the presentation, all of these things with the underline each of the individual tools. Presentation will get shared around with all the links in it.